I'm sorry in advance if this looks like clickbait, but I assure you it's not. So, the most recent stove post has got me confused. They announced which units and artifact they want to buff and nerf. Actually, no. Who am I kidding? They're not nerfing anything. They're just buffing, right? Surely we're not gonna get a unit rework that changes the entire purpose of a unit that no one asked for, and then you lose a technique that you were using or a few small number of people were using, and then, the unit ends up very mediocre. Anyways, yeah, we have 11 units on the list, technically 10 if you exclude a Momo, and we have 3 artifacts. This is the most we've ever seen in a balance patch, and honestly, some of these contestants I am very hopeful for. I want to see good buffs on these units, except for Spirit Isoline. I think she was pretty broken even before her initial buff. I mean, I understand changing a 70% to a 100% is always good, but what more could she need? I always thought she was strong. It's just, if you want to use Spirit Isoline, you need to know matchups, you need to know a lot of things, okay? She's just that type of unit. She takes skill, and I feel like buffing her or over buffing her will just make her a OP character as if she wasn't strong already. But hey, I'm just a rambling cleaver. Anyways, Judge Kisei. I'm actually very scared about Judge Kisei because if you've learned anything from the last Judge Kisei quote-unquote buff, is they said they don't buff units in accordance to how players use the unit, but they buff units in accordance to how the unit kit was designed for. So Judge Kisei was never designed for cleave, she was designed for control, yet she sucks at control and they didn't want to buff her cleave. Makes no sense because that's Smilegate logic, baby. And then, following patches, you get a Kayron buff, which, by the way, that Kayron buff was not designed based off how the character is supposed to be played. Kayron, contrary to belief, was made as an anti-opener. He has the highest speed in the game as 129 speed. He has a silence exclusive equipment that no one uses anymore. And because the players kept using him on counter set, they buffed his S2, making it so that when he counters, he can use his empowered S1. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. So in one patch, you have them saying, hey, we buff a unit based off how we designed this character. And then you have this other balance patch buffing Kayron based off how the players were using this character. So very contrary statements, but hey, I'll stay hopeful. Again, some of these units I am very, very hopeful for, namely Hwa-Young. Listen, I'm not saying buff her S3 back to what it was, but please give her back the old S1. Make us be able to go to a Light Aiden and punch the crap out of that unit. Make us, at the very least, have another answer to ML Landy. Ideally, if Hwa-Young can one-shot a AU Fiend without having to build 3 torrent sets, I would be very happy. Which, by the way, I need to remind you, Hwa-Young S3 damage doesn't scale based off the percentage difference of health. It scales based off if the enemy has 13k HP, then you have 100% penetration. So yes, Hwa-Young with a base health of 6k, oh boy, if you dare give her a level 90 helmet, the enemy needs to be 23k health plus to be one-shot by the S3. Actually, not even one-shot, just to get the 100% penetration. So yes, I'm just saying, if they change her from a flat number to a percent-based system, maybe Hwa-Young could be back. Maybe, who knows, maybe she can actually just one-shot ML Landy, which we all know everyone will be mad. Oh my god, my whale ML5 lost to an RGB. That's the common trend. And by the way, Smilegate keeps nerfing RGBs. They won't nerf your ML5. Hell yeah. Thank you for watching. I'll see you when the news arrive, I guess. They said they want to release it before 9th of January, so yeah. I don't know why they told us this balance patch early, but I guess we know the units at least.